All right. Hello, it's standard 8.2A. I can multiply and divide two fractions. So keep in mind, if you're going to watch a video in just a minute, but here's the basic points. When we multiply fractions, we're going to multiply the numerators, and then we're going to multiply the denominators. You do not have to have matching denominators. You just multiply. When a numerator and denominator have a common factor, we can simplify before multiplying. And you know what? Let's evaluate that in a second here. Go ahead and watch this YouTube video. Take a break from this video. Go click this link in your posting, and then come back to this screen, or to this video. All right. Now you've watched it. Good job. Hey, multiply across. I know that's kind of an irritating video, but it's just meant to be there to help you focus and remember it. I want you to keep in mind, for this part here, I'm gonna refer to it as the bow tie. You're gonna make it look like this. All right. I would focus on doing the diagonals first, although it doesn't really matter. What we're not at any point going to do is go straight across, so it's going to be just these lines. All right, let's see what that looks like. All right, find each product. Simplify first if possible. Always write your answer in those terms. All right, we have 2/5 times 1/3. Let's draw that bow tie. Diagonal 2 and 3, no like terms. 5 and 1, no like terms. 2 and 5, no like terms. 1 and 3, no like terms. Here we can't do that. We're just going to go straight across. 2 times 1, 2. 5 times 3, 15. And because we checked, we know there are no like terms here. We know 15 is not a multiple of 2, can't reduce. Our first one's just going to be 2/15. Question 2. Now I have a negative. We want to move the negative into one of the two spots, not both. If it was with both, it would be a positive fraction. So I'm always just going to take this negative and move it, count it with the top number over here, and then we'll figure out what to do with it later. So, bow tie shape. 5 and 3, nothing. 6 and 2. 6 and 2, yes. Look at that. 6 and 2 both have 2 as a factor. So we're going to go in here, and let's use purple. I'm going to remove that number and put its replacement in next to it. So 2, we're going to divide by the like factor. 2 divided by 2 makes 1. 6 divided by 2 makes 3. So now these are my new numbers to deal with. So now I have -5/3 times 1/3. I'm going to do one more layer here. We just did the diagonals. Now I'm going to go up and down. 5 and 3, no. 1 and 3, no. Remember, we're not going side to side. That's how we multiply. All right? So let's go back and do that and multiply now. -5 times 1, -5. 3 times 3, 9. -5 and 9 do not share any like terms. I'm going to square it, and I'm done with that question. Question 3. Again, here's our negative. Look, they both have negatives, so I'm going to make the top numbers negative. Let's do our diagonals. -7 times 14. Well, they both share 7. So -7 divided by 7 is 1. 14. 14 divided by 7 is 2. Let's do the other diagonal. 4 and 8 both share 4 as a factor, right? 4 times 1 makes 4, so 4 divided by 4 makes 1. And this negative is going to go with that 1. All right, matter of fact, I'm going to cross that out and put it up there with 1. So -1/2. 8 divided by 4 is 2. I'm going to remove this and put it with the 1. So I have -1/2 times -1/2. All right. Up and down isn't going to work, so I can go across. -1 times -1 is 1. 2 times 2 is 4. So we have +1/4. All right, let's do the next round. Next round, let's switch colors. We'll do blue this time. Ooh, 4. We have 4. We want it to be a fraction, so I'm going to, you know what? Honestly, I don't even need to rewrite it. I'm just going to draw a line, put a 1 underneath of it, because that's how we make it a fraction. 4 is also the same thing as 4/1. So let's do it that way. Diagonal, 4 and 8. Hey, 4 and 8 both share 4 again. So I'm going to cross out 4 and make 1. I'm going to cross out 8 and make 2. That's this way. 1 and 2 do not share anything. 1 and 1 are both 1, but you can't do anything with it. And 2 and 2 both share 2, so I'm going to do it again. So I'm going to cross out 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. And this 2 divided by 2 is 1. So now I have 1 over 1 times 1 over 1, which makes 1 over 1, which is really just the number 1. Oops, that looks like a 2. Let's erase that. 1. All right. Let's do another one. Negative 10/6 times 3/5. I'm going to take that negative with that 10. So let's look this way. Negative 10 and 5 both share 5. So let's see. Negative 10 divided by 5 would make negative 2. Oops, there we go. And 5 divided by 5 would make positive 1. 3 and 6 are my next pair. That's the other x part of the bow tie. 3 and 6 both share 3. So I'm going to reduce it by 3. So 3 divided by 3 makes 1. And 6 divided by 3 makes 2. All right, so now I have negative 2 over 2 times 1 over 1. Now we're going to do the up and down parts of the bow tie. Negative 2 and 2 both share 2. So we're going to reduce both of those. Matter of fact, I'm going to write them down here now. Negative 2 divided by 2 makes 1. Negative 1. 2 divided by 2 makes 1. And 1 over 1, that's going to make negative 1. Negative 1. All right. And then 6. We're going to do the same thing again. I'm going to add the 1 under 6, negative 16. So now we have negative 1/8 times negative 16 over 1. We're going to look at that. So negative 1 times 1. Nothing changes. 8 times negative 16 both share 8. So I'm going to cross off 8 and make it 1. And negative 16 and make it negative 2. Up and down doesn't work. So now I have negative 1 times negative 2 to get 2. And 1 times 1 to make 1. We know that anytime there's a 1 on the bottom, it's just the top number. So this answer is 2. All right. Remember, you can do these without reducing diagonally. Right? Matter of fact, let's go back and look at 5 really quick. If I erase it, we're going to leave the blue here. I'm going to do this one in black. So I can just do a cross. I can do negative 10 times 3 to get negative 30. 6 times 5 is positive 30. And then I reduce them both by 30 to get negative 1 over 1 or negative 1, right? This is also okay, but we'd really like to see you reduce before because it's going to keep you from getting giant numbers tomorrow, all right? Let's take a look at the homework. Homework is a worksheet. Here you go. 9 questions on this page. 8 questions on this page. 3 of them are going to get, oh, pardon me. 3 of them are going to get negative 2/3. 4 of them are going to get 3/4. One's going to get 2/15, and so on. Get this answer. When you get this answer, take the letter from the box, put it down here. It's going to make letters of a word here. You have to unscramble them to go here. So if you had like ETH here, it might unscramble to THE for the. Those aren't the words, I don't think, but you can check it, all right? All right, thank you.